it's GamerZone Modern here slash GameZone. Today we're gonna be looking at my new load order that I've updated for 158. I did release this at the start when 158 first came out, but there's a few updates and a few tweaks and modifications I've made. So I'll run you through my load order first, and I'll tell you why I've added the extras, and then you'll be laughing your head off in your own way. You'll either laugh, you'll think, what's the point, and everything else. Game capture. Right, the reason why my screen is like this because I am using a 3440x1440 screen, and the menus will change. So we've got our 157 Frankenstein Custom Farms, apart from the Flagstaff Farm because of the rework. So we've got Denver, Grand Junction, Eads, Fort Collins, Mega Farm Valley there. Trucks Map USA 1.7 with the fix, and the More American Cities Global version 1.3. Yes, 1.3. Then we've got New Meadows there because that's in Idaho. With it being underneath this, that won't show up. Then we've got the update to Mega Resources 297.2158, the Reformer 297.158, Mex System Map 0.7.158, Reformer Pacifico version 4.13.158, Reformer Los Altos Beta 4.10.158, Extremo Beta 2.12.158, Reformer Nortsuri Beta 5.5.158, Reformer Coachella Beta 2.3.158, and of course the Reformer Badger Beta 3.4.158. Then we have the new Project Better Arizona 0.5.0.1, the Project Better Arizona new connection 1.13.1, and Detailed Arizona, that version is still 1.1.0.1. With the Detailed Arizona and Reformer RC, which is version 1.1, Radiator Springs map add-on version 1.3, and also the 158 Radiator Springs fix done by GMC Community. We also have the Coast to Coast version 222.58.0 and Area 51, which I'm using the first ever version that came out for 158 due to the fact that the companies no longer show up. Then we have the Beyonds version 8.0 for 158, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the Beyond Coast to Coast Road Connection. And then we have Discover North America version 7, or version 1.7.3, or version 17.3, whichever way you want to call it. Then we've got ATS Expansion version 20.0. along with the Coast to Coast and ATS Expansion Connections version 1.0.1. Then we've got the ATS Expansion Fix. And then we've got the Great America version 5.6 with the Great America Fix and the Beyond Great America Fix. And then we've got the Great America and ATS Expansion Connection. Then we've got the West Coast Ferry Terminal version 1.0.1. along with the Oregon expansion version 2.2, Utah expansion 2.3, Idaho expansion 1.2, and Iron Stallion Logistics Headquarters City 2.1. And we got Colorado expansion version 1.5 and Washington expansion 1.9. Then we've got the GUOA Grand Utopia of America with the base connection. Then we've got the Western Canada expansion version 1.6.1 with the Discover North America and Great America and ATS expansion connections versions 1.6.1. Then we've got Road to Nunavut version 1.0.3. Then we've got Atrocity Pro Mods 1.6.1, the models, the map, the def, and the assets. Then we've got the Tonsicat map from Frankstyle Customs. We've got the Mega Yard itself, the templates, and the Pro Mods compatibility patch right there. Then we've got the Beyond Pro Mods Canada fix and the Western Canada Pro Mods Connection 1.6.1. Then we've got the Alaska North to the Future, which is currently now version 8.6. Western Canada, Alaska, and NTTF Connections version 1.6.1. Then we've got the Lake Cabin A-Frame version 1.1.5. And also, last but not least, is the Reformer of a Map Patch, Compatibility Patch version 34.158. That's the maps and out the way. Next is add-ons and traffic and all that lot. So for traffic, we've got the Motorcycle Traffic Pack by JazzyCat version 6.5.12. That's the file itself, and then we've got the definition file as well. We also have the Real AI Traffic FMod Sounds ATS, along with the Real Emergency AI Pack for ATS version 158, bass and def. Then we have the radar, that's the radar detector ATS, then the fix, and then the language detector. Then for trucks, we've got the Ironrex Core, the Ironrex W900. We've got the core, the W900 itself, the pup trailers, the open def for the truck, GSR Lowboy, the open def for the Lowboy, then the engines. Then we've now got my other half's new IW900 skins in a moment. And we've got my new mod called IW900 Add-ons. I'll explain that in a moment. We've also got the Haterbilt 481, the headlights, the chrome, the LED Mega Pack tuned on trucks. That version is 1.8.3, along with the beacon switched neon patch, which is 1.51. We've also got the Western Star Optimus Prime version 1.0 light for 157. We've got the Peterbilt 389 Auto Hauler version 1.1. This was made for 149, and the reason why I've got that version in there is because I can make custom skins. It still works, don't get me wrong. There's the skin and templates file, and also my VTC car hauler template, which I shall show you in a moment. Then we also have the Kenworth W100 Aerocab car hauler. Then we've got my VTC engine pack right here. Then we've got Monster Energy cargo, I would believe, and trailers and all that good stuff. Yeah. Companies that will spawn from. That's on Steam if anyone's after it. We've got the ATS wheel pack single player. We've got Crazy Dead Chain Game and VTC wheel pack. And we've also got the 30-inch wheel pack. Now guys, we also have back the Wilson Livestock 53 cattle trailer installed in this order. If you have both installed, the B4RT Wilson Livestock 53 cattle base customer, then the B4RT EBY Horse 0201, then the B4RT 00 Resources Pack, which is the lights, and that version is 1.9.8. Then we have Milito Cargo Pack by JazzyCat version 161. Then we have the More Cargo Flowboy. That version is now for 2256. Then we have the Godfather ATS Cargo Pack. For GPS voices, we have Billie Eilish, and we've got the Halo 5 Master Chief voice. We've also got off Steam the K-Pop Demon Hunters standalone trailers, the billboards, and the skin pack. We also have the same different air horns, trucks, SCS trucks, ATS. We have my personal Gamer Zone air horns. We have the Traffic Truck Smoke and Smoke in My Trucks, which basically owns Truck Smoke and Aussie Traffic. We've got my personal company edit file of the realistic companies. We've also got the ATS Realistic Rainwater and Thunder Sounds. That version is 9.1, as well as the 9.9 version of Realistic Brutal Graphics worked by Cass. And we also have the Wet Asphalt add-on, which wet roads are, it just basically edit the drying time of the roads after the rain. We also have ATS with realistic day and night duration, just like real life. We also have the default plus advisor 158 for ATS, which is on Steam. The American coloured background map for ATS, and my VTC 158 Mega Mod, which contains all my skins and personal customizations to the game. But now, I'll show you exactly what I've managed to do with my Ironworks IW900. It's just experimental, which I'm about to show you. It's up to you if you want to try it yourself. But when the game loads up, I'll explain that in more detail. Obviously, as you guys can see from now, you can see my VTC skin for the Ironworks IW900. That's the studio cab I'm using. So the easiest way to explain what I've done with the truck is this here. The Kenworth W900A day cab. Basically what I've done with this is, obviously you can see the cab details. I don't think the zipper is working, so my game might cut out, which it has. Give me a sec, guys. Basically the cabs and chassis I've took from the W900. I have made work with the W900 Ironworks. So technically, when I just relaunched the game, we should be good to go. Yeah, guys, just give me a second for me to reboot my game. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with what I've achieved earlier today. So guys, I'm sorry that it did crash, but what I'll show you, what I've done to the Ironrex, you've seen the studio. Right, I'll just go through the cabins with you that I know work. So we've got the day cab, and the studio, which is the cab I'm using, so I'll show you this on the day. And we go down day W9, we go into, no, it's chassis. We go down to where it says day wrecker. We've got the wrecker cab. I'm working on the Ironrex. And if I go down to the car hauler, we also have it now as a car hauler. That's the day. So if I go down to the studio, W9, and we will then check again. Here is the car hauler chassis, which is here. That's the studio as a car hauler. And the sleeper wrecker, which is also this. So yeah, we have the Ironrex as a wrecker truck as well as the car hauler now. Thank you to the W900 chassis I've pulled, because if you look here, IW900 add-ons, IW900 add-ons, and IW900 add-ons. So yeah, I can technically have my truck as a wrecker / car hauler now, which is good. But if I just go into here real quick, basically I've managed to skin this truck so if I could go cab. We've got white, we could change this to any good given colour. And I've got a black edition which I'm running now. I've also got my other half's skin in pink and again as a multicolour. But if I just quickly take off, not interior, off this here, or is it this one here? Accessories, yeah. Give me a second. Now, if I just take off the back side, it's basically just got a logo and the, here we go, VTC name. And then if I go to where it says tank, paint chrome, I want paint XL. I want paint, I think it is. No. One of these worked, where it didn't have the straps, but you get the point. The image is there. I think it was T1 STRAP. Here we go, T1 paint strapless. Here we go, you can see it, look, game zone, 6 game check, VTC. With that, it's basically colour changeable. So my other half normally do like it in either purple, which is still quite nice, or she personally like it in more of a pink. So yeah, she's got choice to run the Ironrex now, so I've skinned that. If I go to the map real quick, I'll just show you this. What we've got. Obviously, I've ran all this since 158's been out. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this map. As you can see with Area 51, we've got our company there. Now if I go down to Montego again, which is over here, we've got our company right here, which used to be Air Jamaica. And also, if I look in Springfield, all of the undergrounds are now our headquarters for our VTC, which is still quite cool. But now I've just got to make a company for the Chicago part. But yes, guys, that is my VTC load order for now. Well, it will be my personal single player, but I will adapt this for the VTC. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys, and I shall speak to you all later. Take care, and Happy trucking.